What's up guys, Justin here, and today we're going to go over box jumps, how to properly do them, a couple of do's and don'ts on box jumps, if you're actually training explosive power from the ground or training your hip flexibility, and a couple things to do with you and your athletes to keep them safe and effective. Alright guys, so I'm sure you've seen videos of people box jumping, boxes way the fuck over their head, chest height, getting their knees up by their ears, you know, landing on the box here, okay? A lot of different things that you see on the interwebs with box jumps, okay? To train them effectively, you're really not gonna wanna have a box too high. If you land in anything more than about like a half squat, so if you're here, that's good, okay? If you're more like, you're landing here, you're kind of off balance, at that point, you're not really training your explosive power off the ground. You're more training how flexible your hips are. Can you get your fucking knees up to your ears, okay? There's not really a need to train that in any way whatsoever. You don't have to jump to a 60-inch box to build explosive power. If you want to get some likes on the gram, that's probably a good thing to do, but it's not super effective. So one thing you can do to kind of gauge your box is actually land with your legs straight. So jump and don't rebend your knees. So you want to jump onto the box, land with your legs straight, okay? That way you actually know that you're jumping that high because you're not, you know, forcing your knees back behind your head. You're actually driving into the floor. The box height really doesn't make any difference. It's the intention of driving through the floor and putting as much power into the ground as possible. That's really what the box jump is for. It's not to see how high of a box you can jump on. It's not to see, like, you know, how far, like I said, how far back behind your head you can get your knees. It's really to build explosive power and to drive, use your legs, glutes, everything to drive into the ground. So a good way to do that, like I said, jumping, landing with straight legs. Obviously you're not going to land locked out and put pressure on your joints, but you know, that's a good way to gauge the height of your box. Alright guys, so a couple things as far as actual training and implementing, programming, all that stuff for box jumps. I see a lot of people do box jumps for conditioning. That is a really bad idea, especially, you know, obviously as you get more tired, you're not going to be able to put as much force through the floor, and you're going to end up either falling off the box, hitting your shins on it, and it's not a movement that lends itself to conditioning. It's an explosive movement. You should be doing low reps, high sets if you want to do something like that, as far as more on the conditioning side, I guess. But I would recommend doing no more than sets of like 3, maybe 5, and you can up your sets. So 3 reps or so per set, but you could go up like 6, 7, 8 sets. But you should take good rest in between. It's a power movement. It's not a conditioning movement. You shouldn't be overly tired every time you're doing a box jump. You want to be fresh. You want to be able to put as much force, like I said, into the ground as possible. You don't want to be tired when you're doing that. And that's another thing where the height of the box kind of makes a difference too. So if you're trying to jump multiple reps, multiple sets to a really high box, you're going to end up getting hurt. You're going to, like I said, you're going to miss the box. Something is going to happen, okay? One other thing too, I see a lot of people jump onto the box and then jump back down, okay? To me, that puts a lot of strain on your ankles, Achilles, all that stuff. What you want to do, since we're not going for conditioning or reps or box jumps for time or any stupid shit like that, we're going to jump onto the box and then you're going to step down, okay? There's no need to jump up and jump down and jump up and jump down. There's certain protocols you can do if you want to do depth jumps. That's a totally different thing, and doing something like that is a little bit more advanced, and you wouldn't want to do that all the time just because of the pressure of catching yourself on the way down is going to be way more than jumping off the ground onto the box. So like I said, don't do them for reps. It's a power movement. Do them for low reps, higher sets. It's not a conditioning thing. It should be for explosive power and, like I said, generating force through the floor and through your entire body, triple extension, all of that. It should not be a conditioning move. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this. And just to review, don't do your box jumps for reps. It's a power movement. Step down off of the box, and you don't have to go too high of a box. You're training explosive power, not hip flexibility. So if you like the video, please like it, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos coming up, so hope you guys subscribe, stick around, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.